had to pick one movement to completely transform your chest, shoulders, and triceps, this might be it. High-rep push-ups build a very specific kind of physique, and you can usually spot it instantly. Fuller chest, rounder shoulders, thicker arms, and that lean, athletic upper body look that stands out even in a shirt. But it's not just because people are doing a lot of reps. High-rep push-ups change how long your muscles are forced to stay under tension, and over time, that completely changes how your upper body develops. But here's what makes push-ups so powerful in the first place. Push-ups aren't just a basic exercise. They train your chest, shoulders, triceps, and even your core all at once. Your chest is responsible for that fuller upper body look. Your shoulders help you achieve that V-taper. And your triceps? They make up a huge portion of your arm size, especially from the side. So instead of isolating one muscle at a time, you're building multiple parts of your upper body together through a long range of motion under constant tension. And when the reps get high, everything changes. At first, push-ups feel easy to progress. You're getting stronger, building endurance, and your physique starts improving fast. But eventually, most people plateau because they stop challenging the muscles properly. They shorten the range of motion and turn every set into survival mode instead of tension. Now watch what happens when you start doing push-ups the right way. Your chest isn't getting brief stimulation anymore. It's working continuously rep after rep. Your shoulders are forced to stabilize your entire body through every inch of the motion. And your triceps keep producing force while fatigue keeps building, with almost no break between reps. That deep burn and constant tension is what creates that dense, filled-out look over time. Now, before you go around and start spamming 100 push-ups every workout, you need to master quality reps first. Because if your push-ups are rushed or partial, more reps won't build a better physique, they'll just reinforce bad movement. Every rep should start with a full stretch at the bottom, chest close to the floor, shoulders controlled, core tight. Then you press all the way up with control until your elbows fully extend. And don't make the mistake of dropping too fast on the way down. That lowering phase is where your chest and triceps stay under the most tension. If you collapse through every rep, you remove a huge part of the stimulus that actually drives growth. This phase is where you build the foundation, not just strength, but control, coordination, and the ability to keep tension on the muscles for long periods of time. So, how many reps should you actually aim for? Your goal here is simple. Accumulate clean volume. Instead of obsessing over one max set, focus on total quality reps across your workout. Maybe that's 4 sets of 15, or maybe it's 5 sets of 20. The key is that every rep still looks clean and controlled. And here is where high-rep push-ups start creating a completely different kind of upper body. Because once your sets get long enough, your chest, shoulders, and triceps aren't just producing force anymore. They're learning how to sustain it while fatigued. And that changes how the physique actually develops. You can usually see this on athletes who do a lot of bodyweight training. Their upper bodies don't just look muscular. They look way more aesthetic and dense. And a big reason for that is time under tension. One thing people rarely talk about with high-rep push-ups is that they only keep transforming your body if the challenge keeps increasing. This is where progressive overload comes in. Your muscles adapt to whatever demand you place on them. And if you keep doing the same number of reps with the same effort, your body eventually has no reason to change. So over time, you need to gradually ask more from your muscles. That can mean doing more total reps, adding extra sets, slowing down the lowering phase, or even adding weight, although it can be annoying. And my personal favorite, progressing to harder push-up variations. Think close grip push-ups, archer push-ups, decline push-up, and many more. Each workout should be slightly more demanding than the last. And when you apply that consistently, your body has no choice but to adapt. Your chest starts looking fuller, your shoulders and triceps become thicker, and your muscular endurance improves dramatically. Another powerful strategy is training to failure. Failure is the point where you can no longer complete another full repetition with proper form. This is where your muscles are forced to recruit nearly every available muscle fiber to keep producing force. And once you reach that point, the set doesn't necessarily have to end. Even though you can't complete another full rep, you can often continue with short partial reps, usually in the bottom half of the movement where the chest and triceps are under the greatest tension. These half reps keep the muscles working while they're already exhausted, extending the time under tension and creating an even stronger growth stimulus. A highly effective strategy is to perform clean full reps until technical failure, then finish with several controlled half reps until you can no longer maintain tension. Used correctly, this can make regular bodyweight push-ups feel incredibly challenging and extremely effective for building muscle. Many well-known athletes like Daniel Vadnal talked about partial reps. They work because they let you go way past failure. But don't use this technique on every single set or every workout, since going past failure is extremely demanding and works best when used strategically rather than all the time. Now there is one final rule if you want to build a truly impressive upper body. You cannot focus only on pushing movements. To develop a balanced physique, you also need to train the muscles of the back and your legs, of course. Your lats create width, your upper back improves posture, and your biceps complete the look. Without enough pulling work, your physique can become unbalanced and your shoulders may eventually start to feel unstable. That's why pull-ups are one of the best exercises you can combine with high-rep push-ups. Push-ups build the front of the upper body, while pull-ups build the back. Together, they create one of the most effective upper body combinations possible. So if you're serious about transforming your physique, master both movements. And if you can't do many pull-ups yet, I created a complete 0 to 5 pull-up free guide that will help you build your first strong, clean reps. Because just like high-rep push-ups completely change your upper body, pull-ups do the same from the other side. Here's a video on that.